along about 1978, I actually discovered the cause, prevention, and cure for cystic fibrosis. And at first, every expert in the field of cystic fibrosis, which is a childhood disease thought to be incorrectly, but thought to be a genetically transmitted disease. It turns out that it's a congenital deficiency of the trace mineral selenium. And I proved this, got experts to agree on my cases of cystic fibrosis in primates. I was working at the Yerkes Regional Primate Research Center in Atlanta, Georgia for Emory University and NASA at the time. And I'd been in the orthodox medical field for many, many years. And the book that I had written on some of my projects, one of these big 1,200-page reference books, is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure, right? And they fired me because they said, well, you got to be sniffing glue because everybody knows this is a genetically transmitted disease and you're going off on a tangent. So they fired me. And they didn't leave it go at that. I went and I actually got another job at St. Louis University as the director of their laboratory animal facilities. And NIH chased me and said, we'll defund you guys if you hire him. So they fired me again. I wasn't even unpacked, right? So I knew this was going to be a disaster. And so what turned this around nicely was 2 years ago, the National Science Foundation in their official journal came out and said one of the most useful findings, unexpected findings from basic research, where it was just serendipitous finding, was the discovery of cystic fibrosis in a monkey by a young pathologist. Well, they said with a little bracket that Emory University refused to release the name of the young pathologist, me, because they'd fired me, right? So we're in the process of getting the record corrected and so forth. And we've taken this now to muscular dystrophy. We now know the cause, prevention, and cure of muscular dystrophy. We've known it for 60 years in the livestock industry, and of course the medical system, well, they dismiss that, well, that's in animals, not true in people. Well, I spent 2 weeks in a county in which a significant number of kids are born with muscular dystrophy, and we're able to reverse it quite simply with supplementation, and certainly preventable because Purdue University has already done the groundwork in the animals in the area, and because these minerals are missing in the soil, they couldn't raise livestock. So Purdue University found out 50 years ago if you add these minerals to their feed, no muscular dystrophy. But the people living on the land there got muscular dystrophy because they didn't supplement. It's just beautiful.